they would like to bring up. But the President and I, who is the governor of the state of Texas, believe that in this case, as I said, you got three choices: the status quo, round them all up and send them back, or to try to make them earn their citizenship. I've read the dictionary word amnesty. It has no relation to what our proposal is. But again, we need a respectful dialogue on this issue, and I am very much in favor of that. But I don't know who all you talked to, but I can show you polls as recent as yesterday, where 78% of the American people think they should be allowed to earn their citizenship.
That's not true. That's not true.
I understand that they're very strongly held views, and your views are very strongly held. But I can show you national poll after national poll where the majority of American people see that we have this situation. Now, yes, but again, what is you don't want to give them citizenship. What do you want?
Yes, sir. I think that if the jobs are dry up because they're not here legal to work and the employer sanctions and verifications work, then we're not going to have roundups. I don't propose that. But over a 10 or 15-year period, through attrition, these folks will go back to Mexico. They don't want to be U.S. citizens. They really don't.
No, they don't.
They're going to send money back.
Right.
Right.
There's many of them serving in the military today. In Iraq, 20-something have been killed or not citizens.
What does that have to do with the 12 million that are here?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Mr. McCain, under U.S. Code 1459 and 1433, to enter in this country without going through a court, it's a $5,000 penalty.
Yep.
So basically, if you come to this country,
it says it right at the border.
It's a $5,000 penalty.
It says it right at the border.
They would have to pay a $3,000 fine and pay back taxes. Wouldn't you say that you're giving them a break of $2,000?
I have not seen that law, but I'd be glad to raise it to $5,000.
It's not a law. It's right at the
border. What are you going to do if we have a little recession and all those guest workers, so-called guest workers, are hanging out in front of Home Depot? What happens when those jobs aren't there and those guest workers are running amok through our streets?
They're doing it already. They're doing it in Phoenix.
But they're just going to go home.
There's no yes. Exactly.
What about all the millions of people on expired visas?
I'm sorry, sir, but our proposal is they would go home. And you can disagree with it.
They're not even doing it now.
Because they wouldn't have a biometric card. And I don't know how you would round up.
Yes, that card is worth gold.
Now I have to go to the next question. Sir, again, I've done hundreds of these, and I expect to be polite. I've probably been doing them before you were born. Now, I expect you to be respectful and polite, as I will be to you.
My name is Dennis Duvall. I'm a veteran. I have a short comment, 30-second comment before I ask the question. There's nobody in Iraq fighting for my freedom. The only ones in Iraq fighting for freedom are the Iraqis that are fighting for their freedom against American occupation. And that's what it is. Shame of occupation. There is no military victory in occupation. We won the war 3 years ago. We're not going to win or lose this occupation.
And that is a question?
And I think you're talking about victory. We're talking about victory in Iraq is fantasy and the solution. And we're going to be in Iraq until we leave. If that is forever. So I will plan a strategy for how to leave you might want to consider. And that is to pack our bags and get the hell out of Iraq. And my question is, how many Arizona soldiers have died in Iraq?
I don't know the exact number.
The answer is 59. Thank you.
I was going to say 57. I did not hear the additional 2 unless. But let me tell you, sir, we have a system of government, and one of them is that our Congress, we debate and we pass laws or we pass resolutions or we decide on issues. 2 weeks ago, we had a two-week-long debate in the Senate of the United States. One of the proposals was yours. One of your proposals that you just espoused. One of them was by John Kerry and Russ Feingold for an immediate withdrawal, set a date for immediate withdrawal. That got 13 votes in the United States Senate. There was another proposal that said set a date for withdrawal, and that got 38 votes and 60 against it. Our General Casey, our general who's the commander of our forces in Iraq, said that that would be wrong and he would tie his hands. So the majority of the Senate, in a vote just as short a time ago as a week and a half ago, voted against your proposal. I respect your views and I appreciate them, but this debate is going on all over America. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Senator. Quickly, I just wanted to say thank you very much on behalf of the entire Tri-City area for taking the time here and giving us some information. We don't get to hear all this information, and particularly from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Wow.
And we do appreciate you being here. As you can see, we have a number of citizens that are very involved with a lot of issues. So we appreciate you taking your questions, and that everybody here please be respectful, because Senator McCain has been a wonderful senator for the state of Arizona. And so my question to you is, on behalf of the overseas issue and the war in Iraq, what is your best guesstimate as to how soon we can get out of there, and what is your idea for a plan of finally getting everybody home once the country is secure?
I don't know the answer to that. I do know that we can sooner rather than later withdraw our troops from the front line of action in many parts of the country. In other words, turn over the security responsibilities to the Iraqi military and the police. There may be places like Ramadi or places in the Sunni Triangle where we may be for a period of time. But again, I want to emphasize it's not so much when we come home, it's how we come home. Now, my friends, most experts, not everyone, but most experts believe that if we left prematurely and Iraq evolved into sectarian violence, Sunni, Shia, Kurd, fighting each other, that would spread throughout the Middle East into Iran and other areas of the Middle East. And so I think it's very important that we do continue this training of the Iraqis to some degree. It's now up to the Iraqis, although I believe that we can have them take over more and more of the responsibilities. And the reduction in casualties is the key, because that will be the indicator of the success or failure of the Iraqis to carry out their own responsibilities. And there's a gentleman down in front here as well. Go ahead. Yes, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you, Senator McCain. My name is Deborah Porter, and I'm a cancer survivor twice. And I have an invitation, a special invitation for you that I'd like to hand to you. I've been chosen with 58 other Arizona constituents to go to Washington in September. Let me get taken here. For a celebration on the Hill. And I'd like to extend this invitation to you to come out and do the Survivor Lap with us. It's going to be an all-day event, and I just thank you for your support for co-sponsoring the Breast and Cervical Cancer Treatment Act and the Native American Breast and Cervical Cancer Act.
Fanatic, please wear suntan lotion in this Arizona sun. Arizona has the highest incidence per capita of skin cancer than any other state in America. We've got to have our children protected. In Australia today, school children by law are required to wear long sleeve shirts and hats because of the tremendous increase in skin cancer. All cancer is serious. I happen, because of my experience,